Hey, what's up? This is Lady Scribe with She Ready Events, and I'm quite sure you already know that we have had Sugar Tea in the town for almost a week now, tearing it up. And I wanted to get a little personal and a little closer to her and find out some information that I'm quite sure Girly Time TV viewers want to know. So how you feeling, love?
I'm feeling really good. It was, you know, just growing up, singing on all the songs, Hurricane, FedEx, Time and Name, ringing,
Yes.
Family, One Love. I've always done like, hooks and stuff, as you know, and for those that don't know, mainly the Click and E40 and other artists. The fragrance line actually came out of a domestic violence relationship that I was in. And during that time frame, I was in transition, just kind of bored with doing the same kind of music, rap, and only one type of message, which was selling, sex, drugs, fun, alcohol, and all the things that, that pretty much to me is boxes, us in as a community and rap and, boxes of messaging for other young ladies and men to hear and for artists to, my goal was not to just get comfortable in that zone and be a role model not only for my fans and, my kids and other kids, but, for artists too to learn how to step out the box and talk about something else.
Absolutely.
So it was pretty depressing, so I kind of backed out the music business and kind of got focused into just trying to get my soul in place because too much of that kind of just would consumed me with just misery. I found something, I prayed and asked God to give me something besides music that I can give to my fans and that I can connect with other people and that I can do something that's unique and something that will allow me to tap into another industry that a lot of African American women and people don't do. We usually do a licensing, but I wanted to be a production company and then also help other people, tap into it as well. So that's where it stemmed from, and I kind of dedicated to empowering women and girls to reach their highest potential. So we support and host as well as give proceeds towards empowering women and girls to reach their highest potential. And we partner with other membership and programs and entities that also help build better communities. So it's not a traditional, fragrance line. Again, I didn't want to license it and just tell people to sell it and sell my name and take a percentage off of it like the normal, Britney Spears and all the other artists do. I actually wanted to be involved and allow it to be a way to reach other women. So we have an element to the line where we teach reinvention. So I kind of use an opportunity to help girls and guys from prison, from the juvenile hall, from at-risk communities, people in domestic violence relationships, people who are getting off drugs, people who just need to reinvent themselves, people who are tired of the same career, people who are afraid to try something new. And I help empower them and give them the tools, some of the tools to assist them with making a decision on which way they want to move, and then try to mentor them into that step or just come in and give them some motivation.
I like that.
So it's called the Sweet Smell of Success. That's a seminar, and we kind of got that as a part of the line and some of the pieces where I get booked to go and do that. We do them in training programs as well as sometimes seminars, and of course I always incorporate the fragrance story because just to let them see how I had to reinvent myself, and that was one of the things that came, that ended up coming up out of it. So we have a lot of lines. Collection called the Sprinkle Me Collection, which is branded and endorsed by Sugar Tea NE40. And Sprinkle Me is a Guinness-friendly record. It's the biggest brother and sister hip-hop duet ever created. And so Sprinkle Me Collection has a spa and body line. It also has a fragrance. Power mist is what we call them. They're stronger than a mist and lighter than a cologne.
So we have some over there. You want to hold one up?
Sure.
Or anything, and then also please let them know where they could find it too.
Yeah, this is sugar water. You want to try it?
Sugar water.
You try it?
Yes, I'll. Yes.
One more time. I want to see it. I want to see your reaction.
I just love it. And this isn't an infomercial either. I'm
No.
so serious. It just, as a woman, you don't want anything too overpowering, and it just feels natural, like
Yeah.
just a natural scent, like if you would get one of the, mists normally. But I love it. Yes, thank you.
So that's exactly what I went for, was a scent that didn't have to compete with other scents. So, if they had their
That's the
favorite
word.
scent, then,
Yes.
It'll just complement, the other scent. And that way, I don't have to outbrand nobody or outmarket them. That people, I would kind of look at it as building a solid fan base like we did as Sick With It Records, and building independent and authentic, a fan base that's not driven off of only commercial and conditioning of what media gives them, but that's really connected to the cause or connected to the product.
Well, we're going to wrap up because we also have quite a few other that is interested in getting a few words from you. And I just once again want to say thank you so much for Girly Time TV. And I am your special host for this segment, Lady Scribe from She Ready Events. And you can find me on Twitter at She Ready Events. And that is just all ran together. And you can also find Miss Suga T at Official Suga T on Twitter as well. Once again, thank you so much and God bless.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Sugar T, and you watching Girl E Time. So